It's a beautiful Monday morning. The sun is bright. Everything's wonderful. I want to talk about enthusiasm. About 15 years ago, I think it was, I had this, I was training people to knock on doors in the UK. So, it's more than 15 years ago. Closer to 20, I think. I don't know, I've lost track of time. It's irrelevant. And there was a Polish girl. Her nationality makes no difference, but she was trying to knock on doors. And she knew how to explain everything perfectly. She knew everything. But she was like Eeyore. She kept coming back to me saying, no one's interested. No one's interested. No one's interested. And I said, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in talking to you. Fire yourself up. And she didn't get it. And it literally got to the point where I was screaming at her as she's walking up to houses, liven up, liven up, liven up, liven up, liven up. Top of my voice. And finally I noticed a slight shift in her physiology. Instead of the Eeyore, it was straight back. I had another situation like that interviewing. I used to interview 300, 400, 500 people a week for jobs easily. And it got to the point where I was training people how to interview. So in my office in, where was it then? Hamilton, Ontario, there's a little cutaway. You couldn't see it as you walked in for an interview, but there's a little cutaway. And whoever I was training would see a live interview situation from behind. So whoever was being interviewed didn't know there was anyone behind. So I've interviewed this guy, and I said, why do you think you'd be good at this? And he looked at me and said, people tell me I'm very enthusiastic. And I went, well, that's obvious. When I did that, the guy sat in the cubicle spat his coffee out all over the place. The poor guy that was being interviewed didn't realise there was someone behind him, ran out of the room. So enthusiasm, whatever it is you're doing, inject that enthusiasm. It makes it so much better, so much more fun. But it actually, if you look at, I've never read the law of attraction or anything like that, but if you're enthusiastic, it's infectious. People will be the same way. If you're miserable, you'll be sat on your own. If you've got that enthusiasm, those levels for everything you do in your life, not just certain things, for everything, for every single thing, and it becomes infectious from within. So life all of a sudden, miraculously, magically, gets better when you start getting enthusiastic. So it's Monday morning, be happy about it.